Memphis police say that they were called to the Putt Putt Fun Center, the one located on Summer Avenue. MPD says that they got a call that hundreds of children were being dropped off unattended. Here's some video that Fox 13 obtained, and it shows at least one person. Look at this video. Come to your television, says, look at this video. Shows one person breaking the plexiglass barriers. People were seen throwing cash registers and other items. Police say there were as many as 400 people there, which violates the mayor's COVID-19 order. The complainant told police that the chaos broke out when they announced that they were closing and would not be giving refunds. Police say that one minor was issued a juvenile summons for...
Hello, this is Kev, and this is Black Men Being Brutally Honest, and thank you for your support. You know, I'm getting a lot of new subs, so keep it going. If you're watching this video, please go below that screen and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit all, so you'll know whenever I do something, whether it be a live broadcast or, you know, upload a news story that is important to the community. And also, my community tab is open right now. So go and check out my community posts. Sometimes I put other live broadcasts that I or one of the habitual line steppers may be on. Or, you know, check out, I sometimes post my thoughts too. And, you know, just, you know, try to promote other YouTube channels that I feel like are important, including the other habitual line stepper channels. So, you know, go over there right now, check it out. There's you know, a couple broadcasts on there that you might be interested in, and sub those guys too. So just to get underway with this news story, this is one of those stories of the unnecessary. Yeah, this little incident is completely unnecessary, and what I'm about to show you is a longer video than the one that they showed you in the news report. This was just downright silly. It's a bad look, and I will further express my opinion on this, but let's get out the facts first. The facts. This happened at the Putt Putt Fun Center on Summer Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. It was kind of like they said, the way they was talking about it was kind of out of nowhere. Like, parents dropped off 300 to 400 of their kids, and the business was in violation of the COVID-19 order. You know, we've been dealing with this coronavirus for the past several months. So, you know, the business said, hey, we got to shut down. But the one part that made all the children irate was the fact that the business said they weren't giving any refunds out. So several young ladies became upset and started destroying things, and the crowd followed suit. Also, it was reported that one kid threw fireworks, started popping fireworks in the middle of the crowd. I don't know whether that happened on the inside or the outside, but let me go ahead and show you the video, the longer video, your cell phone recording of what happened, and I'll come back afterwards. And to further the nonsense, these are the same young ladies out in the parking lot being, you know, escorted by one of the managers off the premises, as if you could escort anything at that point. Now, the young lady that spit on the company man right there, they have ordered a summons for her to receive disciplinary action in juvenile court. But the one yelling at him wasn't even the one who was throwing all that stuff across the counter. Now, injuries have not been reported, and what I'm about to say is probably going to be a little shocking. But, as long as no one got hurt, I could care less about any of those people in that facility being scared of those kids. I'm sorry, that's just a lashing out effect of everything you have caused our people for hundreds of years. So, take that one little L right there. But the bigger L belongs to the city of Memphis. Now, this is the same city that, a very small amount of guys are getting all the women pregnant. So I know in that crowd of 300 or 400 little kids was meeting their brothers and sisters and didn't even know it. So, so you can't really sell to me that these are kids out of balanced two-parent homes where is the father fault? Where is the father? He's probably tied up with his other 3 or 4 baby mamas or whatever. So, you can take that how you want it. But honestly, the biggest L right now has to belong to the city of Memphis for this bullshit right here. What is going on in y'all community? I hear Memphis is rough. And, not really downing the city of Memphis because y'all sensitive up there. I might have to come to Memphis for some reason. It's like, oh man, that dude said something about our city. And see, that's just how y'all act. Y'all would treat black people the same way y'all treated these people inside this facility. Seriously. And black men especially. Black women, black children. We treat each other pretty rough. So, now, I got one point to make also. Another one. Kids who act like this or parents who act like this. Now the business now saying that these teenagers, minors cannot come into business without being accompanied by an adult. And it's like, what the hell make you think that's gonna be any better? What did you fix? What did you fix? Do you understand that this retard logic comes from these dumb parents that these kids got? A lot of these kids are the product of single mothers. If you don't believe me, ask the prison statistics. That's all you gotta do. So, it's like this. When I was their age, I would have, no matter how mad I got with anyone, I'd have just went and got my father. I'm like, Dad, look, they messing with me. Come on. And my dad would have handled business. You don't destroy property and then do more than $4 worth of damage because that's the amount of money they got mad over. They got mad over $4. And, I was trying to think, well, $4 may be a lot to a 12, 13-year-old. Then after I just got through saying that kids who act like this or parents who act like this, these kids listen to rap music where these drug dealers talking about balling. They know that $4 ain't shit. Are these financial experts that were inside? No, they were undisciplined, unparented children. Shoot. I love when people say ain't nothing wrong with our kids. Yes, there is something wrong with our kids. The dumbass parenting. That's embarrassing right there. And I'm not going to be one of these guys to say, oh, this is what white people think of us. No, they've been thought that about us. Their minds are already made up before stuff like this. They even rate the good black people like this. And yes, when you look at incidences like this, yes, there are good black people and there are bad black people. And good black people don't do stuff like this. I'm sorry to have to give you the reality check. But anyway, let me discuss a little bit something else here. Yeah, this might be a little triggery. This is a display of hypermasculinity in young females. This is exactly what these guys talk about when they say these females be acting masculine. This little girl was hurling rope stands across the counter. Rope stands are like 15 to 20 pounds. They're not light. So I don't want to hear this, like this narrative where y'all feel like females aren't a physical danger to anyone. A lot of these guys be out here, y'all calling punks. They actually be defending themselves from this kind of crap. Females who act like this, act all toxic. Yeah, this is. Let me put it to you like this. This is an example of toxic masculinity. And I've stated this before. Masculinity is only toxic when females do it. So take that how you want to take it. But that, like I said, kids who act like that or parents who act like that, they seen their mothers act like that, react to people that way, be going off. Yelling and destroying property is a solution to everything. No, it makes you look stupid. And anyone with good parents would tell, their parents will tell you this. Yes, notice I keep saying, good parenting, because this is an example of bad parenting. This is an example of people who don't give a fuck where their kids are going. And, sensible, good-thinking black people like me have stated it time and time again that we're tired of it. If you don't raise your kids, the governmental institution or the police will raise your kids for you, and you don't want that. And then you're going to turn around and start screaming, Black Lives Matter. Black lives have to matter to black people. Stop screaming for other groups to approve of you, because this is just another 2 steps back, because white Twitter is going in on this. And if you don't believe me, do a Google search. All it takes is a simple Google search. But again, like I said, I don't care if they're afraid. I don't care what they think about us, because their minds are already made up. But do better. Like, y'all will tell black people shit up like this. You have. Like, look at the rioting. Not the peaceful protesting, the rioting. Anyway, I'm done with this. I'm done with like, for now, telling y'all that y'all gotta be better parents to these kids and better examples. Because this shit right here is just getting out of hand. And then females sitting up there thinking that they can act like that. The times have flipped so much, you would expect this from the guys. And there were some boys in there tearing stuff up too. There was one young boy seen pulling plants out of the pot and throwing it outside of the black SUV. So yeah, there were boys in there too, but I would expect the boys to take all the heavy stuff and throw it across the counter. Not some hyper masculine super future OnlyFans thought. Shoot, I just got through doing a video saying Ashy Dudes come from Ashy Wombs. But like, I guess little girls are ashy too, so you gotta say Ashy kids come from Ashy Wombs now. Shoot. Well, anyway, I'm done with this. Like, whether you felt like that, we need to bring attention to things like this so it'll stop. It's like, okay, we understand that people have to make mistakes in order to learn, but other people can make mistakes so we can learn from them, so we won't have to make a mistake in the first place. Smart business. In Kev we trust. Goodbye.